Nobody can save you. The day you stop waiting. There is a moment the chosen reach, not in the sky, not in a ceremony, not in a download, but in the quiet place where truth finally becomes louder than comfort. It is the moment you realize you have been waiting, waiting for the right person, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for a miracle to carry you, waiting for someone to see you, pick you, choose you, rescue you. And the moment you realize this, something sacred happens. Not despair, power. Because you finally understand the truth the world tried to hide from you. Nobody can save you. Not because you are unloved, not because you are unsupported, but because your soul did not come here to be carried. Your soul came here to stand. You have guides. You have ancestors. You have source. But none of them will override your free will. They can open doors. They can send signs. They can whisper truth. But they cannot walk through the door for you. That part belongs to you. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below so we know you're here and connected to Source. Salvation is a choice, not a gift. Many people confuse support with saving. Support is real, but saving requires your consent. You can sit in the presence of the most powerful healer on earth, and nothing will change if you refuse to change. You can read every book, listen to every transmission, drink every tea, do every ceremony, and still remain the same if you keep choosing the same patterns. Because the truth is simple. If you do not want to evolve, you won't. No one can evolve you by force. You must become willing to outgrow yourself. This is not punishment. This is sovereignty. This is the sacred law. Your life only changes when you do. The universe responds to movement, not wishes. Wishes are not enough. The universe is not moved by what you want. It is moved by what you embody. You want wealth? Then you must stop moving like someone who expects scarcity. You want peace? Then you must stop entertaining chaos and calling it normal. You want love? Then you must stop abandoning yourself and calling it patience. You want a new timeline? Then you must stop feeding the old one with your attention. The universe responds to decisions, patterns, boundaries, energy, consistency, action, aligned with intention. Not empty hoping. Not midnight prayers followed by daytime self-betrayal. The chosen ones must remember, prayer without movement is a lullaby. Movement with faith is a command. Nobody owes you the life you want. This is where many awaken. Because part of waking up is realizing no one is obligated to make sure you make it. Not your parents, not your partner, not your friends, not the government, not the universe. This may feel harsh to the wounded inner child, but it is freedom to the sovereign adult. Because if nobody owes you, then nobody controls you. If nobody is coming to rescue you, then you are no longer waiting. You become the one you've been praying for. And the moment you accept full responsibility, your power returns. The unchanged path has a destination too. This is the part most people avoid. Every path has an endpoint. If you keep walking the same road, you will arrive at the same future. So look ahead. If you keep procrastinating, avoiding discomfort, numbing with distractions, choosing the same people, repeating the same habits, staying in the same environment, entertaining the same excuses, then what does your life look like in 1 year? In 3 years? In 10 years? This is not fear. This is honesty. Because the future is not random. The future is built from repeated choices, and you don't shift timelines by wishing. You shift timelines by changing patterns. Your programs don't care about your dreams. You can dream of the highest timeline, but your programming will drag you back if it is not addressed. Programs sound like, "It's too late. I'm not ready. I don't deserve it. People like me don't get that. I'll start when it's not the right time." These programs are not truth. They are residue. They are old code, and nobody can override your code except you. This is why healing is not aesthetic. Healing is not a vibe. Healing is rewiring. It is choosing differently until the new choice becomes natural. The chosen must become their own savior. This is the initiation. You stop seeking a savior and you become one. Not for everyone else first, for yourself. You rescue yourself by telling the truth, keeping your promises, leaving what drains you, building what calls you, taking the steps you already know to take, choosing discipline over mood, choosing devotion over distraction. This is what saving yourself looks like. It is not dramatic, it is consistent. You are supported, but you must lead. Let's clarify this, Ancient One. This is not a message of abandonment. This is a message of empowerment. You are divinely guided. You are protected. You are supported. But you must lead your own life. Source can give you direction. Your guides can nudge you. But your feet must move. Your mouth must speak. Your hands must build. You have to show up. Because your mission is not fulfilled by intention alone. It is fulfilled by embodiment. Discipline is the language of self-rescue. Many people wait for motivation. The chosen learn discipline. Motivation is emotional. It rises and falls. It depends on mood, weather, praise, results. Discipline is devotion. Discipline says, "I will do this whether I feel like it or not." When you say nobody can save you, what you are really saying is, "I must become consistent." Because transformation does not respond to intensity. It responds to repetition. You do not change your life in one dramatic leap. You change it in quiet daily decisions that nobody applauds. Waking up when you said you would. Not texting the person you know drains you. Finishing the project even when excitement fades. Investing instead of spending impulsively. Saying no even when you fear being misunderstood. Returning to your vision when distraction calls louder. This is not glamorous. This is sacred. The version of you that lives the life you desire is not waiting for motivation. They are waiting for discipline to anchor them into reality. If you want wealth, you must behave like someone building wealth. If you want strength, you must train when it is inconvenient. If you want peace, you must refuse chaos repeatedly. Discipline is not punishment. It is alignment in action. It is self-respect embodied. Nobody can save you because nobody can practice for you. Nobody can choose for you. Nobody can build the habits that carry you into your next timeline. And here is the truth. Most avoid. Your future does not care how inspired you feel. It responds to what you repeat. When you become disciplined, you stop needing rescue because you stop abandoning yourself. The moment you stop blaming, you reclaim power. There is a subtle addiction in the human experience. Blame. Blaming parents. Blaming past partners. Blaming the economy. Blaming childhood. Blaming timing. Blaming bad luck. Blaming the system. And yes, circumstances matter, trauma matters, environment matters. But once you become aware, blame becomes a cage, because blame hands your power to something outside of you. It says, I cannot move until this changes. Sovereignty says, I move anyway. This does not mean denying what happened. It means refusing to let what happened define what happens next. There comes a moment when you must ask, am I telling this story to understand it or to stay in it? Because healing requires accountability. And accountability is not shame. Accountability is power. It says, I may not have caused all of this, but I am responsible for what I do now. And that shift changes everything. When you stop blaming, you stop waiting. When you stop waiting, you start acting. When you start acting, you change trajectory. And when you change trajectory long enough, your life becomes unrecognizable. Nobody can save you, but nobody can stop you either. The moment you stop outsourcing responsibility, you reclaim authorship. You are not here to be a victim of patterns. You are here to end them, not because someone forced you, but because you finally chose yourself. Stop waiting for the version of you who already exists. Chosen. The you who saves you already exists. They are not in the future. They are not on another timeline. They are here now, waiting for you to choose them. You don't need someone to come and fix it. You need to stop feeding what breaks you. You need to stop walking toward the same ending. You need to stop calling comfort safety when it's actually a cage. Nobody can save you, and that is not a curse. That is the doorway, because the moment you accept it, you stop begging, and you start building. You start choosing. You start becoming. And the universe finally has something to meet. Ancient One, we now ask you, where in your life are you secretly waiting to be rescued? What would change if you accepted that no one is coming? Please be sure to comment below, like and subscribe to stay aligned and connected to Source.